Hello lovelies, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome back if you're returning. My name is Tari here at I'll Define Myself, and we are going to go ahead and dive into this February monthly spiritual message. This message is going to be for if you have a sun, moon, rising, Venus placement in the sign of Pisces. So if Pisces falls in any of those areas of your chart, this February spiritual message is for you. Okay, Pisces, let's go ahead and dive in. I hope that you are well. I hope that you've been taking care of yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. This one hopped out first, so we have compassion coming through for you guys. As you pray each day for greater compassion, a new self is born, drawing new people and experiences. Dear Lord, help me feel ever-deepening self-acceptance. May I see myself as you see me. Okay, so having some compassion and grace for yourself. I get the feeling, Pisces, that here lately you've been maybe a bit hard on yourself for whatever reason. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with having goals, whether those are body goals, mental goals, emotional goals. There's nothing wrong with having goals, right? But what we have to be careful of is when we are moving the goalposts and not giving ourselves the grace or the compassion during the actual journey. Okay? Spirit, what other messages do you have for Pisces coming through? We have money coming through. Money. All my finances are now in divine order. Love itself knows my needs and is the source for all. I needn't cling to gain or fear loss. Every need will be met through offering all to the divine. Okay, so some of you guys may be worried a little bit about money as well. And again, even with that area of your life, extend some compassion and grace to yourself. If anyone says they have it all together, they're lying. As someone who also personally has like money goals, right? Like at the end of the day, people see what they want you to see. But there are some people out there who literally maybe do have their finances in order, but think about the journey, right? Like don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20 or their chapter 25. You have to think about the steps and the building blocks that they took to get there. And it does feel like you are doing the work, or that you're trying to do the work. So just be patient with that process. And again, that's another aspect of your life that I believe Spirit wants you to have compassion with right now. We have trust coming out for you guys as well. When love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. Allow me, dear divine, to wait patiently until the timing is right. Again, as I mentioned before, divine timing and some patience goes a long way. Let me rest in the unknown until the clear path is shown. You've also maybe experienced some issues with trusting yourself, whether that be trusting yourself with you, trusting yourself to make the right decisions, trust to make sure that you are making the right move with whatever changes you may be currently going through or what you are experiencing. That could be, again, physically, that could be tangible and intangible. But I get the feeling that some of you guys maybe have had issues with trusting yourself, and Spirit wants you to really get to the root and identify maybe the why for that, but also focus on seeing things ultimately from kind of like another perspective with that. So we also have sanctuary coming out for you guys. A sanctuary resides inside you. No matter what is happening, this inner temple beckons you to enter. Take a deep breath, enter, and sit down on the throne of your heart. Okay? I'm sorry, you guys. Give me 1 minute. I need to grab the other cards that fell. Oh, it was actually just one because we want to make sure that we don't miss any of the messages that you guys are meant to have during this time. You also had striving coming through for you. Eventually, the individual ego's drive to make things happen falls away, replaced with a relaxed, trusting, there goes that trust word again, openness to answers as they arise. Thank you, divine, for letting me move with the flow. Okay? So again, trust in divine timing. Trust in the process. There is a plan at play. Okay. You may not be able to see it, but in the process, have some compassion for yourself. I don't think this is compassion that you need to show towards others. It does feel like you need to extend some grace and some compassion for yourself during this moment, Pisces. Okay. During the month of February, love on yourself. Okay. Maybe work closely with, rose quartz. If you have a rose quartz, I'm gonna set this right here. Maybe work closely with that. But really, you are a loving and compassionate person, and you already feel a lot. I think it's just time. Spirit is calling you to channel that inward. You have maybe gone through some things in the past, but don't allow that to overcome or overtake your present moment. Okay, so be present for everything. Be present for everything during this time. Okay, let's see what other messages Spirit has for you. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Pisces during this time? I'm seeing a lot of blue. The blue is giving me, maybe you need to exercise your throat chakra, but more so for speaking like life and love and nice things to yourself. Start saying some nice things to yourself every day, even if it's one time during the day. Come from a space and place of gratitude, I just heard, and take one day at a time, okay? We have solitude coming through. This solitude card is coming through, which literally is like the sister to this sanctuary card, okay? There is something in solitude that you need to come to terms with, okay? There is something about the solitude that speaks. There's something about the solitude that quiets the noise around you. There's something about the solitude that makes you present in that moment. And Spirit is calling you to hold space for yourself in solitude, to truly appreciate the moment, recognizing and acknowledging where you've been versus where you are versus where you're going, but more so holding compassion in your space for yourself, because in this present moment, in this solitude, when you sit and you reflect and you are introspective, you are not where you used to be. And Spirit wants you to give yourself kudos for that. You don't have to be perfect. Rome wasn't built overnight. And it's important to remember to take those moments of stillness, of quiet, to acknowledge, to give yourself that compassion, that grace. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Pisces coming through? We have thriving coming through for you guys. Thriving. Okay? Thriving. You are in upward mobility motion, right? But it kind of reminds me, the vision I had just got is when you were literally going up like a slow roller coaster, and it's like right before you get to the top where you just go zoom and you just like go downhill. Spirit wants you to hold space for the ascension. Okay? Hold space for the rate of the ascension. You are literally chugging to the top, and it may not be as fast as you would like. It may not be yielding the results that you want in this moment, but trust and believe you are ascending, okay? You are thriving, you are striving, but don't let your ego get in the way of your appreciation for the process, or those quiet moments of solitude where you're able to extend compassion and grace to yourself and really appreciate the moment, okay? Spirit, do you have any other messages coming through for Pisces? What other messages, Spirit, do you have for Pisces coming through? I feel like something's gonna pop out real soon. I just heard exercise patience. Exercise that patience. Okay, we have openness. Openness. So being open to what you can't see. It's easy to be open to what you see directly in front of you, which is very tangible, but it's also being open to what you can't see, which calls you to tap into trust, which calls you to tap into faith, which causes you to tap into the divine and divine timing and trusting your process and trusting your journey. Resting in the space, divine feminine energy, but the moon literally, it's the seen, it's the unseen. It's what you know, it's also what you don't know, right? So really resting in this openness of what you know you desire, but also to how that is in alignment with the will of the divine. Okay? You also have the focus card that wanted to come through for you guys. In the middle of this snowstorm, this blizzard, right? You see, I believe that's is that a cheetah or a cougar? Don't fault me for not knowing this feline, you guys. But even in the midst of the snow, of the blizzard, of the storm, right? This feline is taking the moment to look up, to be present, to look out, and to still focus on its target. But I just heard, don't allow your focus on the target to give you tunnel vision. Okay? When you are so tunnel vision and laser focused on things, you miss out on the openness. You miss out on everything that's around you because you're too busy looking in front of you that you don't see. There's a lot that you don't see. Okay? Let's see what other messages Spirit has for you, Pisces. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Pisces during this time? Ooh, those two wanted to flip out. We have weather the storms coming through. Let it change you. Embrace the unexpected. Be open. Be open. As you are going within, you have to trust this process, okay? You are meant to thrive. You are going to thrive, so you don't have to worry about that. You are going to thrive, okay? But you have to be open to this process and where Spirit is taking you, and trust in divine timing, because I get the feeling that you have been through some storms, right? Just like this feline right here. You have been through leopard. I think it's a leopard, you guys. I think it's a leopard. Why didn't that come to me to begin with? Sorry, I digress. I'm going to call it a leopard and run with it. Just like this leopard in the middle of this storm, weathering the storm, they still have the vision. They can still focus on the vision. And they're open to the path that is meant for them to take to get there. Okay? You also have the egg stone coming through. Feminine power, embodiment, fertility. What are you birthing during this moment? Okay, but you have this openness, the moon energy coming through right here for you guys as well, which is direct symbolism of that feminine power, that feminine energy, resting in this space. You are an intuitive being, Pisces, so trust that. Trust and lean on your connection with the divine. Take that sanctuary within, that solitude, and be at one and be at peace with that, and trusting and knowing, approaching yourself with love and compassion, that you, Spirit, is getting you prepared to birth the desires of your heart. What is for your highest good? Okay, angels and ancestors, what divine messages do you have for Pisces during this time? See what other divine messages Spirit has for you, Pisces. This is beautiful energy. You just have to relax into it. We have Lord coming through. Take charge with authority, okay? Take charge of these emotions, negative thoughts that you may be having during this time, and focus, okay? Focus on the vision. Don't let those thoughts control you. You have all of the power because you control them. You have Earth Mother coming through. This is the very embodiment of grounding your energy. Ground your energy during this time. What brings you bliss? What brings you peace? Feel loved and comforted. Show compassion for yourself. Okay? Extend grace to yourself. We also have Earth Guardian coming through. Stay rooted and grounded. You are being called some Earth energy, okay? You need to really remain rooted and grounding your energy during this time because you have been in your head a lot. And although you are a water sign, Pisces, you have not been going with the flow. Some of you guys may have a lot of earth in your chart. But you are not going with the flow right now. You are very much so in your space, in your head, but channel this earth that is in your chart right now. Channel that heart chakra energy where you were meant to hold space with love and compassion for yourself, and sit and relax in the divine feminine energy. Okay? Let's see what your overall just energy is for the month of February for you guys. So we have Knight of Cups coming through. We have Knight of Cups coming through. You are moving forward, but you're being called to move forward, charge forward with filling your own cup. Okay? Move forward with determination, focus, and grace to fill your own cup. Okay? Because you have the Strength card coming through as well. Okay? Strength card is coming through for you, or major arcana. And some of you guys may have Leo in your chart, but you have it in you. Tap into that inner power, that divine feminine energy. Have courage, confidence, and compassion right now because you need that during this time. All will be well, Pisces. Trust the process, but extend some grace to yourself during this time. You've been a little bit hard on yourself. All right, lovelies, that is all I have for you. I hope that this message resonated. If it did, please like the video. It's completely free and it helps the algorithm so that I can reach more people. Subscribe to the channel. There's plenty more content where this came from. And hit the notification bell so that you know whenever I am posting new material. If you would like a personal reading, all that information can be found below in the description box for you to utilize. You can have a personal reading on anything that you are simply curious about and would like some guidance on, okay? With that being stated, take care of yourselves. I'm going to love you and leave you. Until next time.